Hello guys, it's Danny Forts with the rejection-free formula, no calling, no chasing, and no convincing. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a banner, no matter if the banner is for a website or for Facebook, whatever you want to use your banner for. It could be for your landing pages. I'm going to show you a very simple way to use a way to create banners with even if you have absolutely zero experience, and I'm going to show you almost how to look like a guru in minutes. Alright, so I'm at this site called Pixlr or Pixlr. I've heard different pronunciations, but let's just roll with it. You're right here to Pixlr Editor, and once it's open up, you're going to go create new image. Now, I know for Facebook it is 8:15 or 8, is it 8:50? 8:15 by 350, I believe. But let's just say, and we're going to leave that transparent. So this is our, our canvas to work with. But let's say I didn't know offhand. Let's say, so you could always go to Google and put Facebook banner. So you can have all these images over here. So if I click images right here, it's going to show me exactly, yeah, so it's 851 by 315. So I'm going to go back over here, image canvas size, 851 by 315. See, this is a common thing that we'll come up with. And then you have like this thing here that shows you, where your profile photo and stuff goes. So, and let me show you this other quick little trick. If I'm over here and I want to grab this image, I can just go here to copy link, okay? Go back over to Pixlr, File, Open Image URL, paste it. I'm not sure if this will pop in. Nope, that's not going to pop in. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Ba-da-ba-da. Copy image address. Open image URL. There we go. This should work. There we go. Alright, so it tells you like the other dimensions and stuff here. And one of the things that you literally could do is, this is a kind of like a cutting tool. Or you could take this copy tool right here. And what we would do is just literally copy this area, because we know that this area is 851 by 315. Okay? So knowing that, one of the things we could do is just copy that, go back to the canvas, put that here, and then as we do this, we're going to make this, and you basically, I believe you hit shift at the same time, and it'll keep the exact proportion, and you make it this big. Right. If that is correct to scale, yes. If this is correct to scale, then you would know that this area right here would be the area in which your profile photo would be. But I'm just leaving that example, and so we can turn this layer on and off right here. So I'm going to be really quick to show you. You know how people have like those cool backgrounds with the fading, with the nice fading color? That is easy. You go right here to this. I don't even know. Here's the thing, guys. I don't even know what half this stuff is called. And actually it says right there, it's called a gradient tool. This is called a gradient tool. This will give you all kinds of gradients. I don't even know the names of most of this stuff. I just know how to use it from basically trial, error, and experimenting. So see how this gradient, here's the color. So let's say if we wanted to do this part over here blue, we would just click here, find a shade of blue that we want to use. I'm just going to go with that one. Whoops. Okay, that didn't work right. Whatever this color, oops, okay, because you got to move this one first. Okay, so you go like that, and there's your blue, and then you see all those blues changing on the right. So let's just pick a color blue that we want. And there we go. Now you see this. Now we could slide this like that, but I'm just gonna make this video really quick to just give you some basics. So we can take our, whoops, oh, here we go. I didn't create a new layer first, so let's edit, undo. Okay, so layer, new layer, because that way we keep our cover photo there just in case we need to check that out. Okay, so if you wanted it to go the opposite direction, you'd go from the opposite direction. Okay, so the length would also change what this looks like too. So again, I'm just giving you examples of how to do this. You know, I'm not going to spend too much time on all this stuff. So let's put on another layer. Okay, so let's just say we wanted to make let's put some text on here. Let's say rejection-free formula. Okay, I know the names of a lot of fonts now because I've been doing this for a little while. So I'm going to go to Impact. As you start doing this stuff too, you'll see from yourself that you'll start to learn the names of these fonts as well, because there's a lot of fonts in here. So let's say I want to increase this to, I want to make this bigger. I can either put it in like that, or I can do it like this. Oops, that's a little too big. So let's slide this down. Make sure this all fits. Maybe it would help if I move this out of the way. Well, but I can't. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So that's what we have there. If you want to change the color, obviously you have that ability as well. So let's say we wanted to change this color a different. Let's go with a different color here. Let's go with a yellow. And again, I'm just doing this stuff to do it, not to because I'm going to use this or anything. So that's almost a shade of white. Okay. So then even with text, you can go over here and you click this thing here. It's called, I don't even know what it's called, but again, it gives you all the different styles you can use for this. One of the things I always like to do is put an outer glow, and you'll see that on all these, you know, marketers. They have stuff that makes it stick out. So I know I'm going to make this black. I already know that code. So I'm going to do that as black. You can also do drop shadows, which I'm not going to do for this. Well, why not? Let's just do a drop shadow. Let's so then you click on that and you bring the distance a little closer. Whoops, that's a little farther. Okay. So that's that there. Let's say if you wanted to use a picture of some kind. Let's say if you had a picture of yourself somewhere. I'm going to go to Open Image. Let's just see what I have for me. I know I have a lot of stuff, but let's see. Okay, so I'm going to just fly through some stuff and see if I can find a picture. Okay, so here's a picture I'm going to use. It says Danny Sean 4. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to open that and put Danny Sean 4. Maybe it was like that. There it is. Okay. So, just again, I'm just going to use this as an example. This is a really big image, but what I want to show you is this. What I can do is I'm going to copy this first of all, and I'll tell you why in a second. You always want to have the background on a a transparent background, which is what we start with. So I'm going to go New Image, and because I already copied it, it's asking me for the same size, so that's fine. And you can always just pause this and do the video as you go. So I'm going to paste that in there, and again, it's the same exact picture. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff on the outside, around me, off. So what I do is I click this. This is the wand tool. I'm basically clicking. Whoops, I don't want to take off that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the eraser. I'm going to make this eraser really big. Okay, that's the biggest eraser I believe I can have for right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm literally going to start just using my mouse to take all of this stuff away. Okay, and your computer will go a little slow if this is a big image. There's this other site, I can't remember the name of it, but it literally does this a lot quicker. I'll put that in another video. I know this is a longer than I wanted to do, but I just wanted to give you the goods, as I always like to say. And part of it is because I didn't shrink this image down, which I should have probably done. You know what? You said I can't do it right now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shrink this down. I'm going to go image size. I'm going to bring this down to, let's see, 1,000. And as long as I constrain the proportions, it'll stay the same proportions. So I'm going to click OK. And you'll see that now you're going to see this. And now see how the eraser is still huge. And now this is moving a lot quicker. But now I got to change the size of this. So let's go to 20. That's too small. That might work for right now. Maybe I might put okay. So let's try our wand tool again for this area. We're going to turn down the hardness, and I'm going to show you why. So when we get to areas where we're getting closer to not mess things up, and I can also do things like this. This part is probably, the part that's probably the most time consuming of this whole thing. And don't forget, if you mess up something, you can always hit edit undo, and that will turn this up a little bit. Okay, that's better. I definitely didn't want to. I definitely grabbed the wrong kind of image because it had all that texture in the background. But just so you know, this is still good training, so I'll just kind of roll with it. I hope you'll roll with it too. Not everything is 5 seconds on the internet, you know what I mean? Okay, so I got that. Sometimes you can see how I just stick right over it and just hit it. And it already looks like I have that glow that I put around the letters that we already did. And so that's fine, because we'll do the same thing with this. So I want to get as close to the shirt without cutting off parts of it. You just always want to kind of maintain the integrity of what you're doing. Again, I apologize for not picking the right kind. This is the great thing about not planning to do something and you just do it right off the cuff, because I was just like, you know what, I want to make a video, but I don't want to sit here and plan all of this. I just want to get in. I'm the kind of guy who just likes to get in and do the stuff. Get the goods, give me the goods, and let me get out, kind of thing. But this one kind of backfired just a tad. But again, you'll get a lot from it. And I'll be totally honest with you. I don't even know why I'm using the whole thing. I could probably just use half of this, because it's going to go in the banner. So most of the time you won't be using a whole entire image like this. Okay, I think it's time I use a smaller one. I'm going to go about half size, but I'm going to go with the hardness all the way up. Let's roll this down. And you see these kind of imperfections over here. All right, I think we have enough. I just want to grab this one little thing over here. That's too big too. Okay. So I think for the most part you get the point of what I'm trying to do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to this copy tool, and I'm not even going to grab the whole picture. So I shouldn't even have spent that much time. But again, it's good training for you. So I'm going to copy that. Come over here. Okay. We can move the rejection-free formula a little bit this way. Okay. Let's say if I plot myself back on there. So I'm going to go to, because now I'm on this layer right here, and so I want to transform. It's called free transform. So I want to make the image a little bit smaller, and let's say I want to put it in the corner like so. So I shrink this down a little bit. Okay. And let's say I want to put like a white border. I'm going to click right here. I'm going to go to outer glow. Okay, I'm going to turn the hardness up. Let's move this so we can see. Turn the hardness up. Turn the size of it up. Okay, and then I can change this color to white. There we go. Boom, done. So with the graphics pack, you're going to be getting all kinds of other stuff, and you can see how these, so this was a little imperfect, like I said earlier, but you could always color match it. Or just fine tune it a little bit more. This was a bad example, but that's a good thing when you do stuff right on the fly. So I'm gonna open some of the graphics pack stuff that you're gonna get, and one of the things I'm gonna do is give you things like arrows and paper and tape. So here's the arrow. Let's open that up. Let's just say if I grab this arrow and I want to use this arrow, okay. And again, it just, I copied and pasted it on there. So what I'm going to do, free transform, okay? And then I want to turn this around because I'm going to put some sort of call to action. So let's just say, let's just say I wanted to put something like download your copy or whatever, but let's just go find one more thing to use. So I have an image library already, but like I said, you would just be uploading this stuff from the computer, and you can also upload that stuff in here. Let's see. I have okay, let's do the sign me up now. Actually, so we'll copy this. We'll get rid of the rest of it. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is already a layered, whoops. Let me get rid of that. This is already a layered image, I can tell, because as I'm on this, you see this here. So I need to go to this layer to copy just the button. So I'm just going to copy the button, and I'm going to put that, it says sign up now, and I'm going to go back over here and move this stuff around a little bit. Where is it? You see, I'm trying to find it. I think it's here. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to put the me on top, so I just move that, and then I'm going to move the sign me up button over. So it literally says something like sign. Whoops, I keep grabbing the wrong things because I really can't see it as much. So sign me up now. So if I wanted to get the Yes Danny part from here, I believe that's this part right here. And I'm going to copy and paste this right on. So I copy that, paste this. So I put Yes Danny, sign me up now. And let's get an underline just to make this finishing touch. So I go to my, again, you're going to have this stuff in your, I'm going to go in your graphics pack. I'm going to open this, it's underlines. So I'm just going to grab any one of these underlines, okay? I can show you later on how to make these if you want, but they're already ready to go, and it's literally, again, copy paste. I'm going to free transform this. I'm just going to, make this smaller. If I had to make it smaller, this is what it would look like. And if you wanted to change it around and stuff like that, you could do that too. So let's make it a lot smaller. Okay. Alright, so that's how you would pretty much make like a banner. So I hope you like this video. So what you can do is click on the button below, and what you're going to do is you can sign up to receive a whole pack of all kinds of different graphics that you can use. And notice how I put formula. Let's go fix that. That's what happens when you type too fast. Okay, rejection free formula. Okay, you always need a copywriter too. So yeah, that's what you're going to see, the rejection-free formula, and I'm going to give you some free graphics, a free graphics pack, training, all that good stuff. All you have to do is click on the link below. It'll take you to the capture page. You put in your email address or your name and email address, depending, and that's that. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have a fantastic day, and talk to you soon.